So whenever we talk to an organization about succession planning, inevitably they go to, well, we've figured out who the next CEO is, or who the next CFO is, or who the next COO is. And that's a little bit like getting on an airplane and wondering who the next set of pilots are if the aircraft gets in trouble. The fact of the matter is that if you're getting on an airplane, to use that analogy, you're also worried about who the ground crew is. You're a little worried about who the gate agent is. You're a little worried about who the person is that's helping the disadvantaged individuals get on the airplane. You're a little worried about the baggage checkers to see if you're going to get your baggage when you get off the airplane. You're kind of worried about the drink or the service that you're going to get, so the flight attendants are on your mind. And yet when we get to business, for whatever reason, we ignore all those other people. And I'll bet in every organization, there's some cultural canary that's there that if they walked out the door today, you'd think to yourself, what a tragedy. And we don't consider it. So we approach succession planning from a much more holistic perspective. It's not just about the C-suite, but it's about considering who's at greatest probability to leave and who's at greatest risk to the organization if they left. And the combination of probability and severity really represent elements of risk. So who's the highest risk person to the organization to leave? And it's probably not the chief executive officer, who is the one person for whom you've considered succession planning. It may be someone that's in middle management that you've tapped as a particularly high potential individual that's going to lead your organization in the next decade. And for whatever reason, you've spent zero or little energy on thinking about what their advancement is and who would backfill them. So we would advocate a much more holistic approach on succession planning beyond the C-suite, and that encompasses the whole organization. And it's risk-based.